what do you think of the cover page in the magazine's music genre?
Yeah, I think it's done well. It does
The content, the cover page, it is full of information. It has pictures, everything that you'd need. It's got bright colours, everything.
Do you like and dislike?
And I think the music genre is the indie genre again, towards popular music. What jumps out the most on the cover page? Well, it's the picture in the middle. It's got a big bold text and it's in italics, in gold, and then it's got some pictures around it, obviously, showing that they're the more important things. If you were to change anything about the double page spread, what would it be?
Things like it's a good image.
Well, I'd say maybe the text they've used maybe isn't as eye-catching as the content page. It could probably be more bold text, as it's quite boring to read. It could be in bold. How effective is the house style of the magazine? It's very good. It's got the red, white and black and grey all the way through. So it's consistent and there's no abnormalities to it. Do you think there is a good range of fonts on the DBS? Are they effective and why? No, they're not, like I said before, they're boring, they should be bold, maybe italic, not very eye-catching, get bored of it. Is the content page clear and why? Yeah, it is. It's got different categories. It's got the cover story and the regulars. Like the regulars, obviously, what's always there, and then the cover story are the main stories. Does the main image on the cover page reflect the music genre of the magazine? Yes, but the music of the magazine is very varied. Does the skyline on the cover page intrigue you into the magazine? No, it doesn't. Well, that's just my opinion, because this isn't really my music taste. So I wouldn't necessarily buy this. And what improvements would you make to the magazine as a whole? I would I'd change the text to make it bold, maybe not try and squeeze so many pictures on, but that's it really, it's overall good.
What do you think of the cover page of the magazine's music genre? I think the cover page really stands out. It's got artists on it just to see if you're interested in them. Yeah, the genre's alright. I'm not really listening off the last night. I like that more.
So what do you like?
What jumps out the most on the cover?
What do you dislike?
Cover page, I can't read them. The thing I would say is perfect playlist, like makes you think that you want to listen to the music.
Small.
Yeah, that stands out the most. For every occasion. If you were to change anything on the DBS, what would it be?
What is it as well? The main image isn't very good to be honest with you.
I don't know what DBS is, so how effective is the house style of this magazine?
The photo of the man.
The style is very good and interesting.
Do you think there is a good range?
Do you think there's a good range of fonts on the DBS?
Double page spread.
Are they effective and why?
If yes, what kind of
Well,
conversation
double page spread up.
Oh
Oh no.
all of the fonts throughout very
Do you
similar.
find this film more
Yeah, there's a lot of good
Um,
range of fonts. They all
very
appeal
weird.
and interestingly stand out. Is the content
It's
page
not really
clear and
appealing
why?
to me because I was sort of freaked out a little bit. But,
Yeah, it's very clear. It's got all the page numbers and then the titles stand out in
what
a
genre do you
colour.
think the film opening is? It's
Interested in that
thriller
page
horror.
if you want to read it.
Because at the start you see the girl bring out
What do you think about
blood
the
on her.
DBS's main
Obviously
image?
there's a story behind it, whereas horrors
Yeah, I like it.
normally just kill, blood, thrillers,
It's
sort of
interesting
like
one to be interested
stuff
like
in there and then on to it.
shows other magazines.
Is this one of your preferred genres? No, it's not. I tend to
There's a bit in
avoid
between
these
the
because I get
reflect
scared.
the music genre of the magazine.
Volume of music.
I hope so. I like Noel
What do you
Gallagher.
like on
Who do you think the audience for this film opening is and why?
quite
I think the audience for this
Yeah,
is probably
yeah, it
about
does.
16 to
Just the
40.
skyline on the cover page
Maybe
into
16 to
the
50, just
magazine.
when you get to the early years, I think people probably get scared by it. And it's
doesn't
Seems
detract
like
from
a scary film.
the main cell line.
What did you
Yeah.
like most about the film opening?
Yeah,
I
the
liked
skyline
the,
stands out. It's in a different colour
from
due
the
to from the
viewer's
title
perspective, I liked how
and
the
the
film
logo.
like the
So it just
text
stands out
at the start
yeah,
and the music that
know
sort
what's
of
on
builds
the
the tension,
pages.
then you see the girl running.
Sells it, yeah.
It makes
Makes
you
you
want
want
to
to.
go here.
What could you make it
What did you not like about the film opening as well?
I wouldn't really make any changes. I think
Weird.
it all looks good. Maybe
It's
some
quite
just
unnerved by it, what's
a
going
little more
on.
interesting.
Would you watch this film?
What do you think of the cover page in the magazine's music genre? I haven't personally read this one before, but I've watched the music channel when it was around. But from the front cover, as you can tell, I like how the setout is based on the 2013 preview and all the albums that have been in around the cover, making it sort of a frame. And I do like the genre of indie or alternative or just the music that is also popular and sometimes, but it's also got a fan base that's what jumps out. What jumps out the most on the cover page? Probably the masthead and the logo of Q. It's a very minimalistic logo and masthead, but it pops out because it grabs your attention straight away. It's there right at the top left, and it kind of leads on to the next part, which is labeled the perfect playlists. If you were to change anything on the double page spread, what would it be? Probably the photo. It makes him look like he's detached from his body. No, but the information on it is very good. It's very quick and easy to read, nothing hard to understand, and it has a good title which leads on to the further pages that were labelled on the front cover. And the picture on the other half of the page is good, but it's just because of the first bit, which is quite relevant to be honest. How effective is the style in the magazines? What I've noticed is that on the front cover it's very different to what's inside. Because on the front cover it's black, red, white, and then it's got gold as well. And then in the contents page it's abandoned the gold, and then into the double page spread it's got blue or some light blue or blue. That seems to change very often, and then the text goes to orange. And there's no sense of contingency throughout it, except for the red, white and black, but it seems to be outweighed by the inclusion of blue and orange, which aren't exactly two colours that mix. Do you think there is a good range of fonts on the double page spread, and are they effective? The font on the first one is there's only really three types of it. There's the bit where it says magazines, and then the 2013 long range forecasts, and then the actual text itself. They contrast against each other, which is quite good, and they show which one's the title and which one's the text, so you can define between them, and you know which one's the actual story and which one's the title. And on the second page, it's carried on with the text. So this is a good use of font. Content page is very clear. It's got all of the pages laid out and shows the key stories in the magazine. does the main image on the cover page reflect the music genre?
Might go black and white.
Yes, it does, but I think some inclusions don't exactly match up with it, so it's alright. And the sky, does the skyline on the cover page intrigue you? What improvements would you make to the Nintendo? Well, sure. Me and done. Just change the hairstyle.